Hey, this is my new channel, so hi. So if you've looked at the periodic table a few times, you'll notice that it's usually split into a few sections. Usually it's color-coded, split, or some other way. But the reason that this is done is so that the groups can be easily differentiated. And which elements are grouped with which depends on the characteristics and the properties of each element. But to start, I wanted to talk about my personal favorite group, Group 1, which is alkali metals. This group consists of everything in the first group of the periodic table. Yes, group means two different things, but it's not really that hard to tell the difference. But yeah, it consists of everything on the first group, besides hydrogen. Hydrogen is too cool and popular to be a part of them. Now, I like to call alkali metals the Hannibal Lecters of elements. And the reason I say that is because they're very unstable and react with water very easily. The reason they're so reactive is because they only contain one valence electron, which they easily lose. Now, the part that makes their reactivity so ironic is that they're essential for organic life. So that means you and I literally need alkali metals, but they're extremely dangerous to be around water. Isn't it crazy how that works? Now, I should say that there is a major difference between it in its rawest chemical form and the way that it pertains to us. But to wrap up its basic chemical properties, I'd like to give a few examples of these elements' reactions with water. Potassium is likely the most vigorous, with it usually causing a little flame or an explosion depending on how much you add. And this usually produces hydrogen gas, which is easy to remember because hydrogen is right above the alkali metals on the periodic table. Lithium also makes a pretty considerable spark, and like all of them, also releases hydrogen gas and lithium hydroxide. Technically, all of these release their own gas, but I feel like it'd be very time consuming to go over each and every single one. But anyways, now that we've gotten over chemical properties, it's time to go over physical properties. These guys are usually soft, squishy, and silver. And due to their reactivity with water, aka the moisture on your skin, you probably shouldn't touch them with your bare hand, which puts them in red for the can I lick this scale. They're very low in density and have pretty low boiling points or melting points depending on if it's a solid or a liquid. And they're also great conductors, which is why modern phone batteries are made of lithium. As a matter of fact, lithium is so cool Nirvana named a song after it. It and potassium are probably my favorites. Anyways, that's the basic rundown of it. Subscribe so I can eat something, and bye.